Hey, what's going on, everyone? No, I know this is well, A, it's been a while since you've seen a video from me, and B, this is a different angle. But see those couple of bags of cards right there? I was out and around today. Earlier in the day, I hit an estate sale and bought some vintage cards that I will kind of go through and post maybe here in a few days. But later on, we went somewhere and I bought these two bags of cards for $10. Not, it wasn't expecting a lot. I mean, you see loose cards in a plastic bag. You know, most of them are going to be beaten up, but I figured I saw some things that they had in top loaders on the top that was going to make it worth it. So anything else I pulled was just gravy. So I was just going to, I don't know, just for spits and giggles, take a look at some of the other stuff I found. Don't know if anybody knows anything about these things. You see those rowdy, what does that say? Rowdy rookies. I got quite a few Cowboys. These cards right here were in the first bag. DeMarcus Ware. I said I got a lot of. They were all Cowboys. It's like it was a team set of some sort. Witten, Terrence Newman. Does anybody know anything about these? Roy Williams. I'm gonna throw these in a dollar box or something for when I set up locally going forward. I thought that was kind of cool. It was the only, Broadway and baseball. Those cards from the 80s. I think it was an amusement park. I never had any, and this was the only one that was in there. But I have a couple friends that are Red Sox collectors. It's an oddball, so we'll see if they need it. I thought this one was interesting. It's in there. I'm not going to keep it, but because it's a little too beat up. But it was numbered out of 2007. The lady I bought them from said they were her son's cards. So, again, that and the way they were packed, I didn't expect much. Anybody know anything about these? This is Dan Fouts. I got a few of these. Got Frank Thomas. So you can send that to my cousin. It's kind of Peyton Manning upper deck insert. Again, if anybody knows anything about these, because I don't really know much about the oddball stuff. There's like Ken Anderson, Johnny Unitas. These are like the Fouts. This A-Rod was like the only MLB Showdown card in there. It's just so random. Kind of Ben Roethlisberger, rookie prospects. I don't know. It's in a sleeve. Brady Quinn's all nice and pretty. Actually, since he's an announcer, I pulled that out because I think I'm going to try to send that and do a through the mail request. I think that might be kind of cool if he signs it right. But I love college football, and even though he was an NFL bust, he's a college football legend. Kind of Peyton Manning, ESPN. There were a lot of these in there too. ESPN. So if anybody knows anything about these, obviously I can look them up, but feel free to leave comments. Another ESPN, Brian Urlacher. That's for my buddy. I'm going to take a picture of it, even though it's got a little spot on the top. Just an oddball, and he's an A's collector, so see if Ben needs that. I'll send it his way. Joseph Adai, rookie. Again, a lot of the cards were really beat up, but these ones I pulled out in general were at least in decent enough shape. Another Tombstone pizza card. A Tom Brady, it's in good shape, so I mean that's dollar box fodder. What do we got here? This was a Favre. I actually pulled this one in just to put in my for fun binder because I loved Darren Erstad and I love those old Angels uniforms. And the last one here is a Santonio Holmes. I don't actually know why I pulled that out, but since it's on the bottom, it's probably the first one I pulled out. So I'm going to put that back in. So anyway, these were out of the second box. Some kind of Eli Manning purple something, but it was numbered out of 500, so this jersey card was literally just thrown in there. I mean, I know jersey cards are a dime a dozen, and they're the new common, but thought it was cool. Dan Marino, Tom Brady in good shape, a Manning, again base cards, but Tom Brady. Here's more of those rookie or rowdy rookies cards. Mike Compton, I'm a Mountaineer. He's in a Mountaineer uniform. I have the card, but hey, you can always put another one in a binder. Another Tom Brady. So bear in mind, I got all these. It was only $10, so I'm not complaining on what I pulled out of it. That's actually one for my cousin, who's an Auburn grad. I love 84 tops. I'll probably never do the set, but it's in great shape. Thank you, Alexa. This was just thrown in there. Another jersey, Charlie Whitehurst. This Epix, I don't think this was actually numbered. It was just, oh, it is, 600. It was just cool looking. Griffey, it's got a dinged up corner, but just thought it was cool looking. I'll probably just throw it back in the bag, and because what I'm going to do with the bag is I'm actually probably just going to go on like the Nextdoor app or something. So that was a refractor. It's a little beat up, but it's a mid-90s refractor, so I decided to pick it up. But I think what I'm going to do is just go on the Nextdoor app, see if anybody has kids that like cards, real young kids, and just give them to them. Just something to do with them. Kenny Lofton, that'll go, even though it's logo-less. I'll put that with some of the Indians cards I'm keeping. So here, he had some other cards that were kind of on the front of one of the bags, and this is literally the reason I grabbed them. Even though, like I said, jersey cards aren't much, but I figured what the heck, I didn't know what else was in there. It's another one of those Marinos. David Carr's not actually worth anything anymore. Neither is Derek Carr, really. A Steve Smith rookie, I don't know, dollar box, like I said. There's a vintage Tony Dorsett. Probably just hang on to that for fun. What was this? Oh, Tiger Woods, y'all. Not Jay Fiedler. Brock Berlin, but it's numbered. Again, dollar box, Terry Bradshaw. And this right here is the reason that I actually bought the box. It's a Nolan Ryan jersey card. And it is from, let's see, when is that from? It's like 2004. Yep, 2004. That's when jersey cards were actually something. So I'm going to keep that one alone. But this card just numbered out of 50. What else we got here? Marion Barber rookie. Again, nothing too special. But some kind of Dan Marino insert. And finally, the last one. Loved me some Drew Bledsoe back in the day. I love that Skybox Impact set, so I'll probably just hang on to that for spits and giggles. But hey, got all that for $10. You know, less than a blaster box. So it was a little fun. If you look over here, get all these goodies here. Some binders. You can get a little preview of what's on top. A couple more binders. And a big old box. And that is the stuff that I got from an estate sale today, which is almost all vintage. And I will show that maybe in a day or two. But anyway, hope everyone had a great day. Is having a great weekend. Hope everybody's hitting card shows or whatever. There's a card show locally. Rich Klein's card show is tomorrow, but I'm not going to be able to hit it because it is the first IndyCar race of the season, and, you know, decisions were made. So I will be watching that, and unfortunately I will miss the show. But anyway, hope everyone has a great evening. And if you know anything about some of those cards I wasn't sure about, please leave some comments. Let me know what they are, because I'm probably not going to look them up tonight. Anyway, happy collecting, y'all.